stridig hävande de hos, väldigt sevidig och quenchade war, inus, tu hade moen, dissonihen, tweedy his hove, listen all, yedi von benius, io quentalio, dio ventonies, listen yedi coelius, listen tu coeliudi and toy, Tony is dear, Philovie.
Welcome to chapter 4. This one, we go to shoreline. Oh yes, shoreland, my bad. To get the things required to heal Ma. So let's start that now. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, event. Fuck. God dang it. Not again.
Let's do this.
Boom. Let's just use Magic Strike. Shining Ray! Critical. Oh. Oof. Deal damage. Critical.
That was lucky.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie. No damage. 1 damage. Yay. Oh, come on. Oof. Ouch. Quick shot. Come on. Thing has 50 fucking defense. Rip. Poison it. Pog. Then. Aha, critical in poison.
Nice work.
Clean. We're not flame magic. And no, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal her. She needs it. Taking you with me. Oof. Oh. Damn. That's a lot of damage. Yes. Roger that. Find the nutritionist. First, we rest. Yay. Nutrition.
The sign on the door reads, "The Great Nutritionist Oreo."
Oreo.
You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call? A muscular man emerges from the back.
Look at bone physique.
You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers. He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years.
Nice, good to know.
You hand Oreo the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
What?
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm. The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power,
Idiot.
as if that will help somehow. Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it.
What an idiot.
However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately. He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
Cool.
When he explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea, Ridis confidently interjects.
Oh no.
She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail. That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise. Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish.
Good to know.
It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Let's go. Look for Oreo's son near Shoreland Wharf. Hog. Story.
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him. He turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
Power is power!
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature.
Ugh, gross.
There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son.
Mm-hmm.
He asks if you have business with him.
Yes.
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son. That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno.
Bruno
and
Mars.
says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father. You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to
That
save your
is
ill
indeed true.
comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale. More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet. He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away. You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement. Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark.
We need
Tells you
fishies.
that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather. Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there.
Yeah, thank you.
You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades.
Where are we going?
Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there. Is it a reward you're after? You are about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
Yay! Seek out the spry fish in the harbour northwest of Shoreland. Nah, I'm good. Northwest. Abandoned harbour.
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer and has thus been training every day.
Cool.
But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps.
Okay.
One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day. What will you ask Bruno? You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself.
Indeed.
Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof. Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer. Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear
Yeah,
armor.
why?
He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
Stupid.
In that moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
That is true.
The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Yes. Scour the harbour for a spry fish. Hey,
He has been
blacksmith.
fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed. He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well.
Probably not.
The woman says she has been waiting here for
Damn.
days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
Damn. Muffin maiden.
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away
We're aware
all
of
the
that.
fish. He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Boom. Okay.
A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing. Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul. Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside, you see a spry fish, Bruno
How much?
shouts. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
I don't care.
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1,000,000 gold pieces. You're heartless, Ridis pouts. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there! Your
He's not wrong,
fisherman
though.
muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims. He challenges the man to a competition of muscles with the spry fish as the prize.
No.
The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Hell no.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder. Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up. Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Hell no, boy. Boy. Okay. Hog. Ah,
You're doing great.
thank you. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, I'm dead.
Looking ripped.
I'm dead. Shit.
Looks like your adventure ends here.
No. Rip. But we shall not give up. We shall continue. We gotta win. Good thing that would have saved here, because I forgot to save in a while. Okay,
The woman
look at that.
says she has been
Damn.
waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return. He sighs,
Nah.
lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result. Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul. Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. A spry. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says the piscator is shocked by your outburst. What did you say? The piscator roared. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno, he challenged the piscator. This one's all yours.
We shall do
Then
this
let
until
the
we win.
carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roared. Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Sweet. Okay. Really? Really? Defense up. Why? I mean, I'm thankful, but still.
You're doing great.
God dang. Dang it. Sure, thank you. Big dish.
It feels like watching a bodybuilder company.
Noise. Noise, noise. Critical? Yes.
A battle of beefiness.
Ooh. We heal. Right? We have to heal. Oh, that's why we heal. Critical hit. Yes. Second time the charm. No money, no XP. Oh, fuck you, boy. Fuck you.
His victory sealed, Bruno strikes a glorious pose and shouts out,
Yes.
"Witness the power of power." Defeated, the piscator hands over
Good.
the spry fish to Bruno. Bruno extends a hand to the piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand. An unspoken friendship begins to form between the two. Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
It probably doesn't. Ma, we're coming back for you. Hang on. Deliver the spry fish to Oreo back in Shoreland. No, I'm good. Actually, I need to sneeze. There we go. Oh. Okay. Boom. Easy clap. Shoreland, yes. We must get that nutrition thingy for
With the spry
my friend.
fish in hand, you head back towards Oreo's clinic. Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure
Aw.
to end.
Now he's thinking, can I join you?
You hand the fish to Oreo and ask him to make you the supplement. Give me a moment, he says.
Very
and
well.
takes the fish and heads into the back.
1 hour later.
It's ready, he says,
Ooh.
emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Thank you. Energy concentrate. Oreo's homemade supplement is nutritious and flushes out monster poison. Sweet.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double.
But before that,
Before that, you wordlessly extend a hand to Bruno. Bruno takes your hand and gives it a firm shake. You can feel the bones in your hands splintering. You
ouch.
just hope Bruno has enough self-restraint not to shatter them completely.
Nothing the potion can't fix. Oh,
You make a mental note never to shake hands with him again, then turn to leave. But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer.
alright.
But Oreo is quick
Against-
to douse the flames of his desire. You will stay here and study, he commands. Then you leave me no choice. Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and squats at hyperspeed. I want to show this power to the world, Bruno proclaims to his father. You have much to learn, my son, Oreo retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed. Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room.
They're crazy.
You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
30 minutes later.
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. This is my limit. You have grown, my son, Oreo says, looking no worse for wear. So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one. Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply. I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly. On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer.
Pog.
You realize that these two have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
Yep. Muscles. Oh,
Hearing yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
yes. Ma, I'm coming for you. My friend. Unionville. Yes.
Any travelers with magical little critters can stay for free, the innkeeper informs you. It
Og.
appears the headman's long-standing pronouncement on the welcoming of all magical creatures also applies to you and your party.
Sure. Why not? You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Innkeeper's flipside story.
Mar lies listlessly upon the bed, looking somewhat haggard.
Mar.
You help Mar sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently. He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck's he doing here? I forgot. He joined. Yay! It worked!
Mar abruptly bolts up and turns his head toward you with a puzzled look. It looks like Mar is all better.
Yay! Bear hug.
You give Mar a tight hug. Mar mews softly in discomfort.
Ew.
Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head. Melanie and Ridis watch you two with a smile. Bruno is deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Pinch my finger. Yay, Ma!
With this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you. You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
Og. Yes. Gotta have the OG team throughout the game. I'm sorry. But they gotta be throughout the game. No questions asked. Yes, we entered the shoreland.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house. You ask Oreo if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar. He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town.
We know where that tower is.
With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the nutritionist and his son.
That we do.
Bruno looks at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say? Let us defeat the dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast.
That is true.
And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along
Yeah.
that he will not want a share of the reward. Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Oreo stops him before he can get carried away. You must
Bruno.
stay here and study,
Oh
Oreo
no,
says.
not again.
Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge.
It's just an excuse.
After hearing his son out, Oreo suddenly removes his glasses. and in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess.
Ooh.
And Bruno is lifted off his
Oof.
feet with a dull roar. Your eyes go wide at Oreo's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch.
Oh my.
Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Oreo says softly.
I just think of the Oreo cookie every time I hear Oreo.
Wow, nutrition is incredible.
Or biscuit.
Riddis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her. Knowledge is the true power.
Agreed.
You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Oreo.
Yeah,
Though Oreo still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday.
Pog.
Thank you, Father, Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Oreo's knowledge.
Sweet.
So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the
Oh,
roaring
rotten beast. Sweet.
Yet another colorful character.
Indeed. Journey to the tower. Yes, I know where it is.